Hey, this is Dwayne Bennett with 365 Live. Dwayne Bennett with 365 Live, the worry to winning solution. And you probably can figure out it's Sunday because I have on what? My Dallas Cowboys jersey. Yay, how about them boys? How about them boys, right? It's Sunday. But the other thing on Sunday, what we always do is we stop and we reflect and then we make some tweaks, right? We stop on Sundays, reflect from last week, see where we are, then we'll make some tweaks going into the new week. But we also saying since it's the end of the year, some tweaks that we can do after our reflection from that. So I want to slow you down a little bit. First of all, I just want to thank so many people that have been following me and encouraging me on this journey to do a live video, 365 live video starting on February 1st, 2019 and completing on January 31st, 2020. So I just want to thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the words, the comments, for the showing up at different times. I mean, I think one of my latest, if I remember, was 12/21 one night, which is technically another day, but it was for that day. I think my earliest maybe about 6:30 or so in the morning, and people always are showing up, and that let me know that I need to show up. Okay, I need to show up for you all because you're waiting for me to show up in order to give my words of knowledge and encouragement, and also sometimes some advice as to we move this journey, which I call from worry to winning. And I explained a little bit more about me being on the worry side, losing jobs, divorce, going to prison, businesses sometimes didn't do the things they were supposed to do, having child problems, being a black man in America, all these things on the worry side, right? But on the winning side, I've been able to learn so many things from these experiences, move to another level. Everything is right now is popping. My family, life is great. My son is in the Navy. He's out San Diego. My daughter's getting married in a couple of weeks, a month or so. My mom is healthy. She's here. My wife's business is thriving with real estate. My church is growing. Mount Gilead Full Gospel International Ministries. I'm working at the church. I'm using my gifts as a teacher in the teaching ministry. Everything's popping and flowing. And this is the thing that is really my tweak for the end of the year going into 2020. You're going to hear a lot about this. And I hope that you share this because this is huge. This is big. It's needed and it's going to change a lot of lives because I'm going to the top. I'm starting at the top. I'm starting at the head. And then once the head is right, then everything else fall in place. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I was doing a speaking engagement for the Urban Financial Planners Coalition on last Tuesday. And one of the concepts I speak about is, and I'm sorry about the shaking, I'm so excited, but one of the concepts I spoke about is we're doing too much. We got too much on our plates. We're adding things in, and it's particularly when we talk about leaders, there's too many things we're doing. We're adding on, and it's causing anxiety, it's causing depression, it's causing stress. Even with pastors, you wouldn't know it, but pastors have some of the highest suicide rates, depression of all occupations because what? They're taking on too much, they're doing too much, so many problems, so many challenges, people bringing things to them, and even though that's part of their vocation, but still they need some help with that area. Even lawyers, doctors, just people in general. And then Facebook, social media causing a lot of people anxiety, a lot of challenges, a lot of just too many things on the plate. So for us as leaders and for you as a leader, one of the main concepts I was teaching on last Tuesday was to make a stop doing list. All right, we got so many lists of to-do lists, and really that it's really challenging to get through the to-do list. And then if you don't get to the to-do list, then the next day you got more to do. Then you get more stressed out. Your list gets longer. You never complete it, and you're more frustrated with that. So one of the concepts I was teaching was make a stop doing list. Make a stop doing list, right? And I was in front of bankers in corporate America, and one of them was an African American man. He said, "Well, Mr. Bennett, you're telling me that I should do less in corporate America, but how can I do less in corporate America because it requires 2 times as much for me in order to get to my next level as it does for our counterparts?" And that just brought back so much to me because I've been there. Matter of fact, I'm still there in corporate America, which is still a challenge for us as African American men. And I gave him the answer. Let me give you the answer. The answer is this: you got to do the right things if you're going to do many things. You got to do many other right things and do the right things right. Okay, so even though I want you to pull off the things that don't move you towards your goals, your dreams, aspirations, but you still may have to add some things on it, but it must be the right things, and you must do the right things right. Right, and then I gave some other examples on how you can maneuver your way through corporate America as a black man. But what it did for me is it reawakened my passion for helping others like me, particularly African American males. I've been in corporate America. For me personally, I've cracked the code. In a 6-year period, I was able to be, in a 4-year period, I was able to be promoted 6 times. I cracked the code. I was never fired from a job. I always got promotions. I was able to lead projects. Even had a job created just for me in corporate America. So I cracked the code with corporate America. So I want to help my brothers with that. Also in business, I get questions all the time, Mr. Bennett. My business, I'm doing this, I'm doing it. I can't get it to move. I can't get my revenues up. I can't get to the next level. African American males, we're having challenges. Black males, we're having challenges because there's so much against us. But I cracked that code. I've went from the bottom to the top, if you will. Authored 2 books. Also speaking, training, and coaching business. I've trained all the way around the world. Money comes with that, right? Trained to the highest echelon of government and Department of Defense. So I cracked the code in business. That's one of the reasons why I train. So what's what I'm going to do? I hope that if you're listening, right, if you're African American male, if you identify as a black male, but if you're not, share this video. You're going to hear this over the next couple of days. And what I want to do is I want to help 20 African American males, black males, get to their next level, get a concrete result in 2020. 2020 is coming, and I'm committed to help black males, African American males, to get to their next level because I cracked the codes in the area. Okay, am I the best? Is there other people who can do some things? Probably, but from my wealth of experiences, is a few things that we can do to tweak some things, and I'm committed to do that. Even though I mentioned 20, right? I already got 17 on board, and I want to help at least 20 black males in 2020 get to their next level in their career. Meaning this, if you're a supervisor, then you probably want to be a manager. If you're a manager, you probably want to go to VP. If you're VP, you might want to go to senior VP. Get to that next level in your career or whatever you want. If you want to do a project, I'm going to help you do that in 2020. Your business owners are going to help you get to your next revenue level. Going to help you be a better manager. Going to help you with your employees be a team leader. I'm going to help 20 African American males in 2020 get to their next level. I got 3 on board, and I'm looking. And when I say get to your next level and me helping, I'm going to personally work with you one-on-one on a weekly basis, and we're going to knock this thing out in terms of getting to our next level. Now, what's the criteria? I'm going to let you know is you got to be coachable. You got to be coachable. If you're not willing to change, make some shifts in those things, it's going to be a challenge for us to work together. You got to be teachable. If you know more than me, then you don't need any help from me. But if you need some help from me, then probably it's some things I can teach you. You're going to have to invest in your future. That's one of the things that sometimes is a challenge for us. That's why we get left behind. I invest over $100,000 in my future, in my career. You're going to have to invest in your future. And the other thing is you can't give up. I'm going to need you to hang in there with me, and I'm going to hang in there with you till you get that result. Okay, whatever that result is that we determine is the best thing for you, I'm going to stay with you till you get that. If it takes 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, beyond, I'm going to hang in there till you get that result. Because when he asked me the question, everything came flooding back to me through my experiences. Even in college, when I was in college, I would go to class, and it was a predominantly black white university, right? 22,000 people, 800 black people. So when I went to class sometimes in an auditorium of 300, right? I'm the only black one there. So it was challenge. Sometimes it was hurtful because I tried to get in conversations and I couldn't. So I developed a defense mechanism that I would only get to class 1 minute before class so that I wouldn't have to stay out there 10 or 15 minutes and be by myself, be alone. I've been there, cracked that code, graduated from undergrad, graduated from law schools. I cracked the code in education. I'm going to bring all of the experiences to helping 20 African American males get to their next level, get a specific result in 2020. Coachable, teachable, invest in your own success, and have the perseverance to hang in there together until we get to the next level. And I'm going to announce how you can take advantage of that. I'm going to put a link, probably put a link below tonight. And also I'm going to be doing a public speaking presentation for African American males, so you can come see me live. And that's going to be called For Black Men Only. Becoming unstoppable in 2020. Here we go, in spite of the circumstances. That's what the young man was talking about. He was like, how can I be successful? How can I get to my next level? How can I do the things I want to do in spite of the circumstances? I'm going to be doing a live presentation for black males right at the beginning of 2020 to get that done. And I got to verify the date on tomorrow. This is the weekend, so they should be open on Monday, so I can verify that date. So here we go. Sundays is about what? Stopping, reflecting what you've done, then looking forward to make tweaks. We can do that on a weekly basis. We can even do that on a daily basis. You can do it on a weekly basis. You should do it on a quarterly basis, on a yearly basis. So this is my tweak going into 2020. Part of the thing I'm going to do, I'm stopping, I'm looking at the type of business I'm doing, the people that I'm helping, and where I want to go in 2020. And I'm reflecting. I'm getting so many questions from black men that we need to try to get to this next level. We don't know how. Can you help us? Can we do this? Can we do that? I mean, I got a coach, one of my coaching clients, we're almost in tears because we're talking about being invisible on a college campus, on education, all of those things. So I'm committed, right? I'm slowing down. I'm listening to my mind, body, and spirit. I'm listening to what people telling me. Now I'm saying, okay, what things that I may need to add on to my plate and what things I need to take off going into 2020. And when I say we, I'm looking at you. You are me and I am you. I'm looking at you and I'm going to help you in 2020 do those things. So if you're African American male, stay tuned. If you're not, right, share this with a brother that you think they can be a benefit of this. And let's make sure that we get those 20 into my calendar and get them on. I forgot. I started with 20, with 17 so far, 3 so far. To get these 17 in before the end of the year, I want to fill my calendar up. Pass this along. You're going to hear more about this in the next couple of days. You can get on my coaching list afterwards. And also, you can participate in my live presentation. We're going to do this, and I'm going to share as much as they allow me to share as I go through that journey with them, and the struggles, the challenges, the obstacles to get to their next level, and their dreams, their goals, and their aspirations. But one of the things is they're not going to be alone. If you're a black man in corporate America, or you're a black man trying to run your business, a lot of times you feel like you're alone. You feel like you're the only one out there. You feel like nobody's listening to me. You feel like nobody's there to help me. You feel like, just throwing in the towel. But I'm here to help. Corporate America, you walk down the halls and nobody ever speaks to you. You go into the cafeteria, nobody ever speaks to you. You go into educational facilities, nobody speak to you. And I'm not saying that's unique just only to African American males or black males, but it is to the black experience. But for us, trying to, here we go, be the head is really, really a challenge. And my heart and my mind just knew when this young man asked me that question on last Tuesday, in the middle of the meeting, right? In the middle in front of everyone, he asked the question, Mr. Bennett, what am I to do as a black man in corporate America to get my next level when you are telling me to do less? And my answer was, Yes, do less of the things that don't get you towards your dreams or goals or aspirations, but to do more of the right things and do the right things right. That was the answer, but it's more to that. We got to go a little deeper with that. We got to work a little harder towards that, and we'll get to our goals and our dreams and aspirations. So this video is a little longer. You're going to hear from me more about this in the next couple of days. Even though you may not be a black male, African American male, please, 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 please keep tuning in and share this so that we can make sure that the people that want to be helped, that we can help them get to their next level and their goals, their dreams, their aspirations, and move our African American men, our black male, from worrying, because a lot of us out here worrying, to winning. And here we go. If we win, right, because we're supposed to be the head of the households, because we're supposed to be at the top, we're supposed to be leading these families, we're supposed to be leading these organizations. If we win at the top, everybody wins. That's what I'm talking about. When we win, everybody wins. This is Dwayne Bennett, 365 Live, the Worry to Winning Solution. And we're going to do what? We're going to move from worry to winning with black males in 2020, specifically helping them get to the next level, get to a result. I'm not just talking about just superficial things that you can't hold. I mean a result. I mean getting a new job. I mean getting a promotion. I mean more money in your account. We're talking about a result. I cracked the code in those three areas: in education, in corporate America, and in business. And now I'm going to pull back the curtain specifically to some brothers on an individual level, and we're going to get there. I'm going to do that by one immediately. When we get this link up in the next couple of days, how you can contact me. Matter of fact, you don't have to wait. If you know somebody want to get on board with me, inbox me, DM me, call me, text me. I get you in line, get you a space on my calendar, block out the time that we're gonna have together. That's gonna be for you. You can do it that way. I'm gonna try to get this link up here. It's a little late tonight. If I don't get up here tonight, I'll get it up there. I'm gonna do a public presentation for black men only. You can come 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, 100. I'm trying to get the biggest places I can to get us in there. And we're going to be what? We're going to become unstoppable in 2020 in spite of our circumstances. Black men becoming unstoppable in 2020 in spite of our circumstances. If you got any ideas, if some things that you think I need to add in, hit me in the comments, hit me on a DM, hit me on all these other things, call me, text me, whatever, and we're going to get this stuff done because I'm committed to doing that, and I hope that you're committed to doing it with me. Dwayne Bennett, 365 Live, and I'll see you on the other side.